KevG weather overview, and we have a cold weather pattern that has really settled in across the region. We had early week warmth, but that was very short-lived. Last night, temperatures got into the low 20s and teens in some places, and that's due to the fact that we had clear skies and calm winds. That gives you ideal radiational cooling at night. You can really bottom those temperatures out, and that's exactly what happened. And we're really not going to see much in the way of a rebound as far as our overall high temperatures are concerned through about Wednesday. We're going to have fair weather with no precipitation. But the main story of our weather is the cold, and it is going to settle in and be with us for the next 4 days with slow improvement by the end of the week. So that's basically your weather story for the balance of the week. The next precipitation chance for this region is probably going to be by week's end, and that'll be in the form of liquid precipitation. All right, so let's take a look at the satellite picture courtesy of NOAA. You can see some high cirrus clouds. These are fair weather clouds that are just drifting through our region. You'll notice them from time to time, but they are breaking up. We're in a zone of dry, sinking air, and that's going to block this storm that's to our south, well to our south, in fact. That's going to block that storm from ever coming up here. In fact, when we look at the various models, we look at the GFS courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, you can see how far south that low pressure is not going to be a bother around here. It's going to dump a lot of snow on places like Virginia and North Carolina, of all places, the inland sections, where they're going to be talking about feet of snow in some of those places, especially the higher elevations. But as we move it along, we see that this low pressure stays well to our south. The fair weather remains over the region, but continued cold because we have this northerly flow out of Canada. It's not going to switch around until the end of the week. So once we get to about Thursday or so, the weather pattern starts to change because we have a high pressure that starts to assert itself in a manner by which our winds turn around. So rather than being from the northerly direction, they start to turn around to an easterly direction and a southerly direction. And that'll usher in warmer air. Now, we might get more cloud cover as a result by Thursday into Friday, but I'm sure we'll take it because it'll be a lot warmer around here. We could make a run at 50 for Friday into Saturday. But you notice what happens by Saturday, because we have another storm that comes in. And this time, this storm looks like it will affect the area with rain by Saturday into Saturday night. Now, I've noticed on the models that the timing is a little bit back and forth, so expect changes with the Friday-Saturday storm. I would venture to guess at this point that it would be late Friday night through Saturday afternoon before it clears out. But that's subject to change. But the moral of the story on the overall weather picture is the continued cold through the foreseeable future and the warming temperatures by week's end.